Sad news has Alabama fans worried. No one expected this to happen to this player. Today we need to talk about him. Not everyone believed in him, but he kept pushing forward at Alabama. And a surprising turn of events has everyone talking. Zacchaeus Wren arrived at Alabama with a dream that seemed impossible. No scholarship, no promises, no open doors like so many others had. But he had one thing that no contract can buy: pure determination. What happened next? Well, his story is exactly the kind that changes everything. How many times have you heard the story of a guy nobody knew? Someone who arrived with nothing? Someone nobody would have bet a single dollar on? Usually, those stories end in failure or fade into obscurity. But Zacchaeus Wren had a different plan. While other players received golden invitations from Alabama, promises from coaches, and lucrative opportunities, Zacchaeus Wren did something different. He simply showed up. He introduced himself and said, "I want to play here." Without asking for permission. Without accepting no as an answer. This isn't a movie. This is the reality of a walk-on player. Do you know what that means? It's simple. You join the program, compete in practice, fight for a roster spot, and hope someone believes in you. There is no safety net. No guaranteed scholarship. No contract waiting for you. There's only you, your determination, and the grass beneath your feet. And Zacchaeus chose to do that at Alabama. Not just anywhere, but at Alabama. The Crimson Tide program, one of the most successful programs in college football, where champions are made. But who exactly is Zacchaeus Wren? He didn't arrive as a household name. He wasn't featured on major sports networks. He didn't have thousands of followers on social media. But he had something more valuable than all of that. He had a purpose, a real reason to be there. Zacchaeus came with one clear goal: to fulfill a dream that many people give up on before they even try: to play for Alabama. Not just as another name on the roster, but as someone who matters. Someone who contributes. Someone who leaves a legacy. And here's the part that changes everything. Most walk-ons get only one opportunity, maybe two if they're lucky. Zacchaeus Wren is still here because he keeps chasing that dream. Day after day. Week after week. Practice after practice. While others give up, he pushes harder. While others doubt, he keeps working. And do you know what that means? It means a story is being written right now. A story that didn't begin with headlines. It began with silence and hard work. Why does his story matter now? Because in a world where everything seems predetermined, where it feels like you need obvious talent and guaranteed scholarships to succeed, Zacchaeus Wren reminds everyone that it's still possible. This kind of dedication still exists. This willingness to risk everything for an impossible dream still happens. And where was he doing it? At Alabama, where every position is contested by elite athletes, where every practice is a silent battle, and where only the strongest and most dedicated survive. You may be wondering, did he make it? Did he earn his place? What's the ending of this story? Here's where it gets even more interesting. Because this story doesn't end with a simple yes or no. It ends with something bigger. It ends with an example. Proof that dreams are still worth chasing. That the journey still matters. That quiet, relentless work still counts. And here's the moment when everything changes. Zacchaeus Wren's story at Alabama isn't about being the best player on the field. It's not about breaking records or appearing in every highlight reel. It's about being the kind of player nobody expected. The kind who proves that when you refuse to quit, when you keep moving forward, and when you give everything to what you believe in, incredible things can happen, even if nobody is watching. Even if nobody believes in you. Even if you start from nothing. His journey is only beginning. Zacchaeus isn't the kind of player who's satisfied with simply being part of the team. He wants to leave a legacy. He wants to prove that betting on himself was worth it. And as he continues to work, compete, and persevere in Alabama's Crimson Tide program, one thing is certain: his story will inspire everyone who still has dreams. Everyone who thinks it's too late. Everyone who has been told no, and chose instead to listen to their own voice. Zacchaeus Wren is living proof that at Alabama, just as in life, what separates champions from everyone else isn't the scholarship. It isn't the name. It's the hunger. And he is hungry.